Welcome to the Dolls and Donuts podcast, episode 43. Today's episode will cover what's going on in the animal rights community, what's been happening in Robin's Vegan Dollhouse, and we will be answering your questions. Your questions sent by you.
Well, by one of you or two of you, maybe not all of you.
That's okay.
But
Sorry. We don't have time. We don't have time to answer questions for everybody.
It's not our fault you didn't
ask
your questions.
Quality over
in a
quantity.
timely manner.
Quality over quantity. Yeah, so this is just a new thing that you decided to come up with, huh?
Yeah, because I guess I felt
Something
like
different?
we weren't doing any interviews for a while.
Yeah,
Like I haven't
on
been
the
lining
schedule.
up interviews.
Yeah.
So I felt like maybe we'd just try something new.
Yeah, cool.
Whatever. Listeners, if you hate it, tell us.
I didn't even look at them, so I'll be
Okay, good.
off the cuff, right?
Yeah. I know I didn't think about them at all. I tried not to.
Yeah.
I try to do that with everything. Like when we're interviewing people, I try not to look into it.
Usually I'm not like that. I have to have everything
Yeah.
planned out and,
I like it to be a surprise. I try not to look at your stories for each month.
That's a good one.
So that
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. You have a fresh, genuine response.
Yeah.
Instead of something like you have to think about for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Okay, well, we're just going to dive right in because we have lots to talk about. So it's time for Ask Ashley.
That's me.
So how's the animals?
Well, pretty good. So keeping it light this month. No bad news. So the first story is from livekindly.co, not to be confused with .com. And I was so excited to hear this, that Pizza Hut will finally launch vegan cheese in the U.S.
Yes.
So we hear a lot about like McDonald's or whoever or other pizza places. They're like, oh, we're testing this in Sweden. I'm like, well, great for people in Sweden or Norway, but like, I want it. I want to have the option.
Yeah.
Right? So I think they said by August, all of the U.S. stores, locations of Pizza Hut will offer vegan cheese.
So that means that probably some locations are already starting now.
It's possible that they might do a soft. I don't think it mentions that in the article, but it's possible they could do a soft kind of launch.
Yeah.
But I think it's like sometime in August. They didn't have when I read this, they didn't have an exact date. But that's great considering like road trips and I used to like Pizza Hut.
Dude, I am
back in the day.
so excited about this. Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because
I'm thrilled to know why you're so excited about it.
I know because I didn't care about McDonald's. I didn't care about
No,
Burger
I don't really
King.
care. I
don't
mean-
care about the places I don't go.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would go to Pizza Hut, but this is why I'm excited.
Okay.
They're not going to use Dea. They're going to use cheese that I actually like.
Yeah. That's true.
So, and that's rare. We live in an area, I don't know how you feel about our area. You travel a lot more than I do, so you have a good
I
comparison.
don't know. You get around.
of other cities, but like I feel like we live in an area that's pretty vegan forward.
Yeah, I definitely would say yes. Considering where I grew up and stuff, for sure.
But don't you think it's weird that for such a vegan forward area, we don't have that many places that have pizza that don't use Dea?
I mean, I guess I would feel more strongly if I didn't like Dea. Dea is fine.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I like Dea just fine. So it really doesn't bother me. But I know people are staunchly usually in the Dea camp or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'm
I
necessarily against it. I would eat it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem eating it, but I definitely
But only if
don't
that was the only
prefer it.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get that.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me really because I don't really care.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, so they're going to use VioLife, which I know you've always talked about
I
recently.
love VioLife.
Yeah.
Except that Parmesan shit. Oh my god. It's so gross.
Yeah, so they're going to use that, which is interesting because that's not even a U.S. brand, right? It's the UK. Right. It's a UK brand, so they'd probably be importing it, which is more expensive. So,
which I'm
interesting.
I'm scared. I hope they don't realize that it's going to be more expensive and then decide to go with Dea.
I'm sure they looked into that before releasing the information. You'd think.
I really hope. But yeah, they've been doing it at Pizza Huts in other countries already.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's what someone told me. I don't know if it's
true.
It's
very possible, but that's very common that they've been like, oh, we're doing it somewhere else, and I'm like, well, what about us?
Yeah, we're still second. Don't think we're special.
Oh, it's it says they do currently offer vegan cheese in its UK and Australia locations.
Okay, so those are the countries that beat us.
Yeah. So that's obviously, I guess that makes sense then why they would use VioLife, because that's over there it's a domestic brand, so it probably worked well. So they're probably like, oh, let's not if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Type of situation.
Yeah, and Pizza Huts are all over the United States, right?
Yeah, they're like they're the McDonald's of pizza.
Oh, okay.
I mean, growing up, I liked Pizza Hut, and I liked some local chains that nobody would ever have heard of on here, and I liked Papa John's.
Oh yeah, so Papa John's is nationwide. That's not considered a local chain
No,
either. Okay.
yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, I would say it's nationwide because I like a lot of sauce. So any place that like tended to like do more sauce, I was a fan of.
Wait, do we have Papa John's here?
I don't know.
I've never seen one.
I don't even pay attention to those places anymore.
I guess I don't either. But I kind of do. Like, I know we have Little Caesars here, but I certainly haven't gone to one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't even see those places anymore. I feel like I'm just like blind to those places.
I wish that I could be blind to a lot of things. I could make you a list when we're not talking about the podcast.
That would be a new segment. Things I wish I didn't know or didn't have to see. But yeah, so I was thinking also like recently when I was in Ohio, like everybody's over, they're all ordering pizza. Obviously they have Pizza Hut there. It's the Midwest. And I just had something else. I just made something else. So it'd be nice in those situations. I thought of those situations where I could just be like, yeah, order me just a vegan cheese one. And I have cousins. My sister and my cousin are both vegetarian, so they would be totally into it too. Like they eat vegan often and stuff. So, it wouldn't just be me and my pizza, which I'd be happy to not share my pizza. But yeah, I was thinking of situations like that, and like you traveling and stuff that in somewhere that doesn't have good vegan food,
Yeah.
that you just need food.
Yeah. Also, what's nice about
yeah.
pizza? Well, actually, I haven't been there in like 20 years. So I don't know if this is true.
It's
but
been a long
used
time.
To have these little.
The personal pan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
would be nice too if
they're
you were
cute.
eating with
Yeah.
other people,
Yeah.
or if you were traveling and didn't want a whole pizza.
Yeah, yeah. And that was the size you would get. Did you have Book It when you
Yes,
that's what you would get.
saying.
I can never see think of a personal pan pizza without thinking of Book It.
I know. I thought of it too when I was even saying it.
Yeah,
I was thinking of reading
I love
getting
Book
my
It.
pizza.
I was obsessed with Book It, which is pretty much still am.
I was just gonna say
Goodreads just
you
turned
have
into
not
Book
changed.
It for me.
If there was still Book It, you'd be on board.
Oh my god, I would love to get some like retro vintage Book It stuff. I'm sure it's on eBay or something. I'm sure I can find stuff. I love Book It. You had like the button, and then the button had like different little like places where you could put a sticker. Like when you got like 10 books, you got a sticker and you put it on your button. And when you filled the button, there was a bunch of different ways that you could like get the personal pan pizza. One was like a board in your classroom with all your names on it, and then you filled the stickers on in there.
Okay.
And then you'd get like a little certificate to take it in and get a free personal pan pizza. Okay. And then there was the button, and then there was like a little like bookmark type of thing that you would also keep track on.
So you did all three, or each school did
I think through the years, like different
okay.
school, I think different like grades did different
yeah.
ones. I loved the button though. The button, yeah.
That was your favorite?
I loved Book It, yeah.
And was Pizza Hut like, oh, it's Ashley again?
This girl
She's
is just
been
obsessed with
reading.
pizza, or she likes to read a lot. And it was both. So it was a perfect marriage for me.
You're like, and my dad was the one who like started the club.
Yeah. I love Book It. I hope it's still around. I should look it up.
I'm sure there has to be something similar.
Yeah, it was so great. And like I loved the graphics and everything for it was cool. It was very
I don't even
It was
remember.
very 90s. And there was like rainbow colors and everything. It's fun. Yeah. Anyway, so
Oh my gosh, I just
all
thought
those
of
little-
the best theme for your next birthday.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
well, we tossed up a book thing, like a book themed something. That was an idea.
Oh, well, the last
a while
one,
ago.
eh? Your last
Oh, I mean,
birthday
like,
was also
I mean, yeah, but
kind
like
of book
not
themed.
like book, just books themes, like
Oh,
just
okay.
books, not
Yeah.
like a specific book.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Book
it could be
it.
Book It. Everyone has to read so many books to get in.
We can each make our little personal hand pizza.
Oh my god! Why did my birthday already pass? I have to wait till I'm 34. Is it fair?
You have
birthdays.
to have something to look forward to.
Half birthdays. You can just make a pizza cake, which either could be a savory or sweet, and it could just look like a pizza.
I want to make it savory. That
Yeah.
would be.
It'd basically just be like the Pachi's cake. Like that's like a
Yeah,
cake.
basically.
It's so deep dish.
I just don't know how you bake it. I think I would have to bake individual layers like you do with a regular cake and then assemble it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Just thinking about
Thanks,
it.
Pizza Hut. You've like inspired. I never thought I'd say that again. Thanks, Pizza Hut. Yeah, so this is exciting.
So we
And
can
it's
give an
coming soon.
update on that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should like visit our local Pizza Hut and then report
Oh my
back.
god, that'd be so fun. I feel like I haven't been in like you said you haven't been there for 20 years. It hasn't been 20 years for me, but I haven't even been inside of Pizza Hut.
No, I don't
for
think so.
a long time. I wish they would come out with their breadsticks, though, vegan, because their breadsticks were hot shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember their breadsticks?
No, but there's a place called Pizza Bell that's like outside Sacramento, and they make the garlic breadsticks, and they're so fucking good.
Pizza Hut had good breadsticks. And you just had the marinara on the side. Oh, God. I can't, now I want it. But we can get the extra sauce, vegan cheese, Pizza Hut, thank you. So, yeah, that's exciting.
Thanks, Pizza Hut.
I didn't really care about some of the other places that have come up with stuff, but I'm jazzed about the Pizza Hut one.
Yeah,
so.
me too.
Okay, so the next, it's just a very brief story, but it is kind of veganism in the news, in the mainstream, which I thought was interesting. So veggies.com just basically talked about Queen guitarist Brian May. He is a vegetarian, heavily vegan. He talks about how he really wants to be vegan, and he does a lot of animal rights stuff. He works to heavily to stop the badger cull in the UK. And a bunch of other saves foxes. Like if you follow him on Instagram, he just it shows all kind of videos of him like trying to save foxes. Like,
Can we have a clueless corner for a second?
clueless corner. Yeah.
What is a badger call?
Okay, so a call. You know what a call? Like a call, CULL.
No.
It's like a mass kill of animals.
Okay.
So basically, in the UK, farmers believe that badgers give a disease to their cattle.
Oh, so
they
allowed
want
to kill
so
them?
so that's how they government says, okay, kill all the badgers, that way your cattle don't get this disease. So Brian May's kind of like one of his big things, he goes on like television about it and stuff, and he's like very big supporter of like stopping the cull. He's like, there's really okay, so Brian May is one of the best guitarists in rock history, but he's also an astrophysicist. Okay, so he's a genius. Okay, and he has like his PhD and stuff. Like he's very brilliant. So he's like, there's no scientific, like he is in the scientific world. He's talked to a bunch of people and done a lot of research. He's like, there's really no link between badgers giving this disease to the cattle. It's cattle giving it to each other. So like this isn't a solution to stop the cattle from getting it. So he works like that's just one of his many animal issues that he promotes. So he's very into animal issues and stuff. So obviously, with Bohemian Rhapsody and like the Oscars and everything, they played at the Oscars, and he was wearing vegan shoes at the Oscars, and he went on his Instagram and was like, "These shoes, like they're vegan. We should go vegan, blah 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 blah." And actually, I never heard of the brand before. It's Yata, made in Italy.
How is it spelled?
Yatay.
I haven't heard of it either.
Yeah. But he's just going on and he says, "Oh, my conscience felt so much better for it. No explaining to you. I'm hooked. Just you don't have to be a vegan to eat vegan food or buy vegan stuff. But every time you invest in vegan merchandise, you invest in the health of the planet and the animals that live on it, including ourselves.
Yeah.
And you don't have to make any more excuses." So he's very pro-veganism and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. He's obviously getting a lot of attention right now because of all the stuff that's going on with Queen. So I thought that was nice. He's always throwing out there trying to be vegan. And I was looking, when I first started following him, I was like looking back at his old posts on Instagram, and he like posted a picture of like some like, it wasn't Thanksgiving because they don't have Thanksgiving there, but it was something like that, like a Thanksgiving spread. And he was like, "This is disgusting," and blah, 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 blah. And he was like going on about like, "Don't eat like this." And I was like, yeah, Brian May, like it was good. So yeah, he's just out there spreading the vegan word. So. And doing a lot of good stuff for animals.
Awesome.
He really is, yeah. Another thing that he does, like I mentioned, he does the blood sports and fox hunting, basically. The blood sports in the UK. He's very instrumental in trying to like stop that too. And so he is that the ice cream man?
Yeah.
When's the ice cream man gonna have vegan ice cream sandwiches?
Dude, I for like legit was ready to write a business plan so that I could drive a vegan ice cream truck, and I want to paint it with
you
sprinkles.
would be a millionaire here.
I feel like it would be the cutest thing in
This is like
life.
takes me back to my childhood.
But the
like my
problem is
neighborhood.
it's a seasonal job. So if I quit my job to be an ice cream truck driver,
It's not really a seasonal job here. Not really.
but we had a cold winter.
But this was out of normalcy.
It's true.
To be fair.
What if this is the new norm?
That could be. That could
I'm just
be.
scared of having my entire income dependent on something so flexible.
Yeah.
But I want to do it so bad.
Well, I guess you wouldn't have. You can get the one that has like the little bike in the front and the little cooler on the back,
That
and then you
sounds
could
like
do
exercise.
Yeah. Well, then you can eat ice cream all day long, and it would just even out. And you would just... And then you wouldn't sell any, but...
the truck. I want to like get a soft serve machine. I just think it'd be so cute.
But then you start out with a little bike, and you could ride it around.
I see.
As
like
on
as
weekends.
a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weekends.
And then you just build it up.
Yeah.
It's like, think of it like your food truck is like that, and then your brick and mortar is the actual ice cream truck. Like, that's the progression,
your ice cream,
right?
Your food truck is your brick and mortar.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Your ice cream truck.
Mm. Or how people start pop-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See?
I see what you're saying.
You don't have to, like, all or nothing.
Oh, dude, I just want to commit.
Dip your
but you're
little toe
right.
in.
I kind of do. I'm kind of a toe dipper.
Yeah. I mean, what's
I do
wrong
like
with
to
that?
dip my toe.
Is there somebody out there?
Probably.
Oh.
Watching
I saw somebody
Someone watching you? Probably.
Yeah, so he will help, like, home, and, like, he lends a lot of, like, support to places that will take in, like, orphaned, like, fox cubs and stuff.
Aww.
And they're adorable, and he posts about them all the time on Instagram. So, yeah. So he's
what
great.
You're saying is we should follow this Instagram account.
So
we
yeah.
can see these
I think
posts.
it's, what is his name? His Instagram name is, like, Brian May For Real or something like that. Let me see. If you're interested. Yeah. Brian May For Real.
For real?
For real. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. Following. Don't let me down, Brian May.
No, he's cool.
See some cute
and he's got some fucking crazy hair, too, so it's pretty cool. He's a big, like, curly, big head of hair. He's always had, like, he never changed his hairstyle since he was a teenager. It's just gray now instead of black.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
But he has good hair. He's interesting hair. Okay. So that's what's going on with the animals. So, Robin, what's been going on at the dollhouse?
Well, you know about one of them already, which is that let's see, it was exactly a year ago because it was episode 31. And
Very props to you for looking that up.
Thanks.
Because we're always like, we don't know what episode it was in. Look it up yourself.
So anyone who hasn't listened to episode 31 or doesn't have a good memory like me, go back and check it out. Basically, I discovered puppy chow for the first time because Ashley introduced me to it. It was a huge moment in my life.
Yes, I can't believe that you hadn't had it before.
And it was then and there that we decided on the next cake theme was going to be puppy chow cake. And then we just never did it until
the anticipation just grew and grew.
It did.
Until it was birthed from Robin's mind.
So we had it for our friend's birthday, and there's pictures of it on the Vegan Dollhouse Instagram, and the recipe is on vegandollhouse.com.
Yeah, and it was like it was all different. Like inside, obviously, like puppy chow was just like white and brown essentially, but the outside you had it all different colors, right?
Yeah, I tried to make
several
it fun,
different colors,
more colorful.
Yeah,
to make up for the.
And you puppy chow on top, kind of as a garnish almost, if you will.
And puppy chow in the middle.
And in the middle, yeah, it was good.
Of puppy chow. It was nice. I kind of like the textures. I don't usually have
different.
cake with too many textures.
Yeah, I liked it. Obviously, I never met a puppy chow I didn't like.
I never met a puppy I didn't like.
I
never met a chow I didn't like.
Yeah, there you go. It's a win-win-win. Yeah, it was very good.
So that's on there, and then we can post a picture of it on our Instagram also. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing I made was stuffed pretzel bites.
Stuffed with what?
They were stuffed with bacon and cheese. So it's kind of like a brunch pretzel, if that's a thing, and if it's not, it should be.
That kind of well, it's nothing like it at all, but I don't know why it made me think of the breakfast roll at Timeless before it was bad.
Yeah, that was great.
But it's still different. Yeah, it's different, but for some reason
it's kind of like a hybrid between the breakfast roll and the pepperoni pizza roll.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
I don't know why it made me think of it. I think because the outside made me think of like kind of like pretzel-y kind of.
Yeah.
The bread part of it.
Yeah, those are good. I still like those.
Have you tried the breakfast roll yet?
I'll never go back to the breakfast roll again.
What if they went back and we don't know?
I can't trust them.
Next time I'm there, I'll take the
Really?
hit. Yeah, I'll try it.
You're such a good person.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Take one for the team.
every year we'll have to trade off, and one of us is just, no, it's not. It's gone. Or one day we might be happy, and they might change the recipe back.
That'll be a good day.
Yeah,
we'll announce.
I feel like we have to just like test it once in a while.
Yeah. So I'd never made pretzels before. And I was laying in bed that morning. It was like a weekend when I woke up. And when you lay in bed on weekends, you don't because you get up and run. But those of us who are lazy, we lay in bed.
When I wake up, I'm ready to get out of bed. Even if I'm not like exercising, I just like, okay, Because I'm a morning person, so
Yeah.
I just get up.
Okay, well, I have to get up for work, so on the
Yeah,
2 days I don't have to.
I get it.
I like just looking at my Instagram, taking my time. So I was looking at Instagram, and I think Peaceful Provisions posted it, and I was like, wait, because they make donuts usually. Almost everything they make is sweet. And so I was like, is this a savory item? What is it? And so, of course, I had to investigate, and then I couldn't get it out of my head. I had to get up and try to make
That
them.
day. Mm-hmm. Wow.
That morning, I got up and made them, and they came out perfect the first time, which never happens to me when I'm experimenting with recipes. Like, hardly ever.
I'm sure it doesn't happen to many people. Like, it'd be hard to do. Like, you know.
Yeah, it was delicious. And I made mine a little smaller because I was trying to make them look like
So are they like
tails.
pretzel balls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, little balls, so they had stuff inside. I guess I could have maybe tried to make them into the pretzel shape, but I
That
feel
would
like
be hard.
I wanted a high filling ratio.
Yeah, that would be so hard to do.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ooh.
I'm into it. I'm ready to make other stuff.
I want to see what they look like. I want to look at the... Actually, I could just look at it now, I guess.
It's on
I don't
Vegan
have to-
Dollhouse.
Because I don't have to wait. Oh, yeah, they look like the breakfast rolls, too.
They're cute, huh?
They're cute. Oh, they look good. You should have a picture of the inside.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, yum. Oh, my God. It's like drooling. Oh.
It's like drooling.
It's like, I'm drooling at looking at it like drooling. That's good.
Thanks.
Yum.
So if anybody's interested in that recipe, it's on vegandollhouse.com. And I can post a picture of it on our Instagram as well. And
There's some good looking bites.
That's all that was going on at my dinner. At
That's
the Dollhouse.
all?
That's all.
God.
But you have been eating all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but I haven't made anything, so. But yeah, so I went to Florida, just to go back to Disney, basically. That's really the only reason to go back to Florida. But I have some friends there that I saw too, so they're always worth going back for. But yeah, so since I hadn't been back to Orlando for 5 years, so there were some new vegan places that opened, which were really good. So, but first I'll just mention a few Disney things. So there were, because Disney is because obviously it's big, spoiler alert, it's kid-centric, if you didn't know.
Gross.
So gross. I'm like, can't they have like an all-adult day? Because that's what I want.
They really should.
They are very allergy conscious, so they do always have like vegan, like you can get vegan stuff like pretty much any place. The quality varies, okay, but usually because of the allergy thing, they can find you can get stuff. So just a few things that I had there I always want to call it MGM, but now it's Hollywood Studios. I grew up going to the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, which is a really cool restaurant. It's like you go inside, obviously, and it's like a nighttime drive-in.
Oh, cute.
Like a drive-in theater.
Indoor.
But it's indoor. So they have the big screen, the walls are all blacked out and have like stars. It looks like it's night. Not every table, but most of the tables are cars, and you sit 2 and 2 facing the screen.
Okay.
So you don't face each other. You face the screen.
Cute.
And there's like a little windows. There's like a little windshield, and like the little things that you would put in your car to hear, like they're next to the car. So it's yeah. And it has like a white picket fence in the front, and like everyone's dressed like in the 50s and stuff. Like so, I love it, and I loved going there growing up. But I really wanted to go there, and we got a reservation. It was hard to get a reservation there. So I obviously did research beforehand, and they did quite a few vegan things. One was like that I had was was way more healthy. It was like lettuce wraps or something. And I was like, whatever. We got them because we were like, let's just eat everything they have as vegan.
Yeah.
And those were okay. I don't even remember what was in them, honestly. So just forget I said that. But I did get the falafel burger, which was really good.
Okay.
With fries. And then they did chocolate and vanilla vegan milkshakes.
Oh, good.
And so I got the chocolate, Matt got the vanilla. The chocolate was way better than
Obviously.
the vanilla.
I mean,
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah. So, but they were good, and they were like really big, and they were very thorough with asking about everything, and
the
paid
falafel
attention.
burger, I'm assuming, is like a falafel, but it's like more
Patty.
like a burger shape.
Yeah, it was a falafel patty, essentially. Yeah. So that was really good. So if you're planning to go there, it's a really cool experience. Like, it's just really cool. And on the screen, they show like old trailers for like old like sci-fi, 50s sci-fi movies.
Okay,
Like the
so
Blob.
it's not a whole movie.
No.
Okay.
It just runs like different, like the Blob trailer, things like that. The like 50-foot woman or whatever that thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do like old, like, the concession stand, like the old 50s, like things like intermission things, like those kind of cool,
cute.
like graphics and like animated things. It's just really cool. And I loved going there when I was a kid. So,
But it's something
that was a
that's
good experience.
outside of the theme park, right?
No, it's in the theme park. It's a Disney restaurant in the theme park. Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking time away from going on rides to go to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then at the Magic Kingdom, we just did, so the Magic Kingdom has it, but Disneyland does not have this, and it's tofuti ice cream. I think they have 2 flavors. I think they have just chocolate and vanilla. I can't remember for sure, but I always just get the chocolate, so I don't care if there's vanilla. But anyway.
So that could also be the kind of ice cream that they use in the milkshakes?
It's probably a contract, yeah, probably. I didn't ask what kind of ice cream they used, but probably, yeah, that would make sense. But I like tofuti. I think it's very creamy. It's good. And then they had the peanut butter sauce was vegan there, so I had peanut butter sauce on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was a good little treat. And that's in the Magic Kingdom right on Main Street there. And then right on Main Street again is Casey's Corner, and it's basically like a really popular like hot dog place. And I was like, oh, okay. I looked at DisneyWorldVegan.com. I think that's the link. I'll include the link. So they break down everything and all of the every kiosk, like every little walk up little thing is lets you know what's vegan and if there is anything vegan and stuff. Yeah. So it's really a good resource. And she posted a picture, or she has a picture on there of their like plant-based slaw dog is what they call it, and the picture was really good. Like we were looking in line before we were like we were at another
slaw on my dog,
and it was an amazing like theme park food. You know,
yeah.
Let's be generous here. It's not great. Yeah. But that was a really really good hot dog. Mm-hmm. They had like such good toppings and everything. Like I'll post a picture on it as well. And it was super good, and that was on Main Street too. So if you're looking for a really good just walk up and order, and then you just, it's not a sit-down place. So you can sit down outside, obviously, but, you just walk up and order at the counter. So it's a more casual place than the sci-fi. Obviously, you need reservations for there. But it was actually shockingly good. It was really good. So that's basically all the standout things for Disney. And then outside of, actually in Orlando, there were 2 places that opened, and they actually were in the same, what do you call it when, like a food hall? I guess.
Yeah.
They're both in the food hall. They're right next to each other. Okay. So one's called Dixie Dharma, and this place is it's like Southern food. And it was very good.
It's all vegan? It's
all vegan.
Okay.
And both of these places I'm going to talk about, the new places, are all vegan. I was trying to compare it. I felt like it was Orlando's version of Doomie's, but a higher quality of food.
Thank God.
But that kind of heavy comfort food type of thing, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was a level up in quality and presentation. So, of course, I love mac and cheese. So they had 3 different mac and cheese. They have original, garlic, and buffalo, and then they had a mac and cheese flight that you could get.
Tell me you got the flight.
Well, my sister-in-law did.
Yes.
We all got different. We all had
Which one was the best one?
I think the garlic. I liked the garlic.
The garlic is what I would have gotten. Yeah. That sounds so good.
I tried them all, eventually, but yeah. They were all very good.
Was the buffalo one spicy? Would I have thought it was spicy?
Probably. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they have all those different mac and cheese, and you, like I said, you can get the flight, and then you just can choose with your meal, which one you want, if you want it. So the 2 things I tried was the orange bird, which is basically just like a vegan sloppy joe. I think it was jackfruit based, if I remember correctly. And it was very good. I love a good sloppy joe, lentil or otherwise based. I like it. And it was good. But I think the highlight, this is just about hot dogs, this whole trip. But I think the highlight was the hillbilly chili dogs. And it just had it was just a hot dog with tons of toppings on it. It was so good and super filling. And then I had the mac and cheese with it too. So that place, we went twice.
Okay, what I need to know is one of the tons of topping on the hot dog also mac and cheese?
Not also, no. But you can put it on there.
Did you put it on there?
I don't remember. I was probably eating it all at the same time, so I don't probably it all went into the same thing. So
I've made a hot dog before and put mac and cheese on it, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And I put slaw, mac and cheese and slaw. It seems weird, but it was really good.
No, I don't think that's weird, and that makes perfect sense. So that was really good. We went back twice to that place.
Nice.
And then built, basically you pay it the same thing. It's technically a different company, but they kind of all share the same space, is Valhalla Bakery, and this is an all vegan bakery. And they had beautiful desserts. all different kinds, like cupcakes and all kinds of stuff. But I picked basically like a flower pot. So it was like a chocolate mousse.
Is it in an actual ceramic pot?
Not a ceramic one, but it was like a plasticky looking one.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like handheld size. Like you couldn't probably wrap your whole hand around it, but you could hold it with one hand. So that was kind of what the size we're talking about. So it was basically a chocolate mousse with Oreo crumble on top to be the dirt.
Yes.
Right? And then they had the icing was piped as like succulents and flowers, and each one was different. Each of them they weren't all the same.
Wow.
So they just did different flowers and little succulents and stuff. So they were beautiful. Yeah. So I got one to eat it.
Were they $1 million? Because those succulent flowers take for fucking ever. As someone who's made them.
Yeah, I imagine it was very pretty. I don't even remember how much it was, and I didn't pay for it anymore.
How was the mousse compared to Veggie Girls mousse?
Oh, it's been so long since Veggie Girl doesn't even have that anymore.
Why?
I don't think they have it anymore. It's been a long time since I've had it. So it's been so long. I don't think I'd give a good answer.
Okay.
Because I did like that dessert at Veggie Girl though.
Mm-hmm. That was my favorite.
That would be similar. Yeah, it would be because they had yeah. So if you've had I think the long departed for this world, I don't think it's here and there anymore. I think they only have the carrot cake now, and then the seasonal dessert.
Dude, when they have it, half the time I go there, they don't even have carrot cake at my location.
Yeah, it's sad times. But if you've had that mousse dessert crumble thing at Veggie Girl, that is kind of similar. Except for this has like icing on top, like so it's good. Yeah, so that was very good. That's the only dessert I got there, but everybody else got stuff, and it was all like amazing. So nice. It was pretty. So we'll post a picture of that as well.
That sounds like a good food haul.
Yeah, that place was great, and like I said, like they're together basically. So
and it's near Disney, or it's more like
it's in Orlando. It was like Orlando proper. Yeah, yeah. Cool. And I went to my usual Ethos. Of course, went twice.
You still like it?
I still like it.
Still going strong.
Still going strong. My love with Ethos still going strong. And then I went to Dandelion, which
I don't know.
It was more near downtown Orlando, and it was in a converted house. It was a house. Does that ring any bells? Mm-mm. No. So it used to be vegetarian. I think it's all vegan now.
Oh, okay, good.
Since I'm back, so that's cool. That was a cool thing. Because I remember always having them asking, "Oh, do you want the vegan cheese or do you want regular cheese?" I remember that always being asked. And then
now they didn't ask.
Now it's just I was like, "Are you guys all vegan now?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Oh, good.
I was like, "Oh, cool, awesome." Yeah. So it was great to see that. Yeah, Orlando's getting more stuff. Because when I left, right before I left, they closed a bakery there right by Dandelion. What was it called? Do you remember? Rhapsodic Bakery. It was all vegan bakery. And they had closed that right after I left. And I was like, that's never good. I don't like to see that, obviously.
No, I know.
So I was glad to see this Valhalla Bakery opened up. So, yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, well, you have to post a picture of those flower pots.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. We'll put all these in the one
Mostly
post.
for me, but I guess for the listeners too.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was like, I want it. It wasn't pretty enough. I didn't eat it though.
Of course, nothing's that.
Yeah.
When you have an appetite like ours.
No. Yep. Okay. Do you want to try this new segment? Questions.
Okay. Questions.
We gotta come up with a better. If we do this again, we have to come up with a better name than questions.
If it's a real thing, but we need
this
feedback
is just
if it's going to be a real.
This
thing.
is a beta questions situation.
Testing.
Yeah.
Okay. So question 1, how did we meet? Well, this question has 3 parts.
Yeah.
So all
the
3
first two are kind of similar.
How did you meet / become friends and start the pod? So should we start with how we met?
Yeah, I feel like the first two kind of come at the same. Can be the one answer.
We can.
But the third one's totally a different story. Do you want to tell it or you want me to tell it?
I'll start and you fill in if I miss anything. Okay. So it started because we were having a bake sale. I can't remember what we were raising money for. Oh,
well,
it was
I can even
dogs.
go previous to that.
Oh, okay, you start.
Okay. So it was meetup first.
Okay.
Like, this was kind of like through the meetup, but basically there was a meetup. When I moved to California, I didn't know anybody, obviously, so I started looking for meetup groups to join. And there was a meetup group called like Vegetarian. It started out, the name was Vegetarians in the Bay Area or something, 20s and 30s. Mm-hmm. Like it was that age group. Eventually that fell off and everyone of all ages was invited. But that's when I started going to meetups and started meeting people in that group. Okay, and I noticed that like the same people showed up. Like some people kind of like came. There's a lot of people in that group, but only a core people kept coming. Mm-hmm. And, that's who our group of friends kind of solidified around. But yeah, but when we started like hanging out, each of us, there was a bake sale that was for Copper's Dream Rescue, right?
No, I think it was for the dogs that were there. Remember, the dogs were there.
Yeah.
It wasn't Copper's Dream. It was... Kimmy got her dog from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember the picture, and they wrote on it, and it, like, wrote on a... Like, we all took a picture with them, remember? And they, like, wrote on it, like a fake check. And I can't remember the name, though. But it was a dog. It was a dog rescue. Yeah. And they had, like, an adoption day at a...
like, in front of some pet store.
Yeah, it was... What was a... Pet Food Express. It was just a pet store. A pet food place. And that's where we, like, had our little booth or whatever.
Yeah. So I guess at some point, after Kimmy got her dog... We had been talking about wanting to do a fundraiser, and she was like, we should really let's give it to this group. Like, I really love them. I got my dog from them. They're, like, doing good work. Mm-hmm. And so...
Is that plane again? That cool plane that you don't like.
You love that thing.
I love that plane.
It's like it comes every time it knows
I know,
you're here.
like, Ashley.
It's like,
I would like the smoke rating. Hi, Ashley. Give me for a ride. Sorry about that.
They know you're the only one who appreciates it. So when we were doing the bake sale, well, there was a couple of things. One is the majority of the volunteers for the bake sale came from the meetup group that you're talking about. Yeah. So that's one thing. I definitely reached out to people like through Instagram and through some other avenues, but I would say the majority...
Especially like on the day.
Yeah, on the day, the majority of the people were definitely from the group. And I think when we really became friends was because of that, because you did so much to help that day.
Oh, thank you.
You like stayed the entire time. You helped
I had my big ass van. I had that big ass van then.
We had to borrow tables to put all the baked goods on, and it was just really fun.
Yeah,
like it was a fun time.
Yeah, it was good.
And we did raise a lot of money. We raised almost $1,000, right?
Yeah, I think it was like high 800s or something. Yeah, something like that.
We can throw a bake sale. Yeah. I don't want to brag, but we're
kind of awesome. When we had the other one, like the garage sale / bake sale, people were that bake sale was like highlight. You know, people came for the junk. Yeah, but they came for the sweet junk too. They loved it. So yeah.
So if anybody needs any advice on throwing a bake sale, we're your experts. And so that's when I feel like that's how we really became friends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the second part of this is how the podcast started. I don't remember. Well, obviously we could just count back how many months. 43 months ago. I know that you had went to some kind of conference or something. Con. Was it? Yeah. And so you were like, oh, I have gotta learn all this stuff or whatever.
I took
you were to talk about stuff. And so I came over and we were going over that stuff. And I don't know, maybe you had mentioned something that maybe someone had said something about a podcast. I don't know how a podcast came up, but it was during that conversation.
I think, you and I were really excited. I think we were talking about how Vita Vegan Con was stopping. It was like its last year. And we were talking about like what other things could we be doing to help like spread the word. Yeah. Like we were both kind of talking about how maybe like we weren't doing as much activism as we wanted to, but maybe there was a
speaker about activism or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably.
But I definitely remember saying, I always wanted to start a podcast. And you were like, let's do it. And you were like that. And I was like, okay. And then we just did that like trial episode. And before we sent it anywhere. Before we posted it publicly anywhere, we just sent it up, put it on YouTube, and then sent it out to like people we knew and asked for feedback.
And it was a trial run.
Yeah, we're like, we'll just see how this goes, and then everybody liked it. So
then we kept going. That's how we did.
Flash forward 43 months.
I know you were probably months, like, I wish I wouldn't have ever said that.
43 months, really, because we missed that 1 month, but it's still been alive for that extra month.
No, I'm sorry, that month does not
doesn't count. Okay, that's okay. 43 is fine. 43 is a fucking long time.
I know.
So I'll still take that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Question 2. Well, if that one counted as one. What's been your easy go-to weeknight dinner lately? Do you have one?
Yeah, it's not exciting, but I guess easy makes
means not exciting.
So basically, like when I'm coming home late, like always, like when we're recording, I have the same dinner because it's easy and quick, and I get home later. So basically, I just have like a salad with the Gardein Chipotle lime. Is it Chipotle lime?
Yeah, it is.
Is that the name? Chipotle, mm-hmm. Yeah, Chipotle lime chicken strips.
Chipotle lime.
Yeah.
Because I never get it.
I love those fucking things. I'm obsessed with them. I have them all the time. I love them. And that's really, that's it. Like, you put them in the oven for 20 minutes, you flip them at 10, and then they're ready. And you just, like, make a quick salad and put them in, and I make a big salad. Like, I don't want to fuck around. Yeah. Like, I'm not like, I'm going to have a salad for dinner. No, this is a salad. Like, it's in a salad bowl. I don't even put it in a normal bowl. That's how much salad I put in there. So, but it's quick. and it's actually good. I actually switched my salad. I used to just get regular spring mix, and then they were out of it, so I got this like kale. I can't remember the brand. It's at Whole Foods, but it's like a bag of kale, but it has cabbage and carrot in it too. And I had just gotten that because it was what was there, and I'm totally in that. Yeah, it's so good. I love that mix. And I can't remember the name of the brand, but it comes in like a big bag, and then a smaller bag too. It comes in like 2 different sizes, but I get the big bag. So that's the meal I go to when I just need something quick.
I feel like my answer would have been the exact same.
Yeah.
Also, though, my answer differs from season to season. But so the question is now. The question is lately, and since it's been hot lately, salad is definitely my fast go-to meal.
Yeah.
Which was what I had tonight because I knew we were recording.
Yeah.
So
it's a salad. Every podcast day is salad.
If it was up to me and I was the only one eating salad, I would just eat salad with like lettuce and nooch and some olive oil and vinegar. Honestly, I'm not that picky. But the rest of my family likes a lot of stuff in their salad. So my salads lately have olives and heart of palm and carrot and celery and cucumber. Tomatoes aren't in season yet, so I haven't been getting them.
Well, I just buy them from the hot house or wherever.
I know you do.
I gotta have them.
We know
I don't
about
care.
your tomato addictions.
I gotta have them.
And I usually try to put something that's a little heartier in it if it's a dinner salad. So oftentimes that's beans. Tonight it was tofu.
I like a good bean in a salad.
Yeah.
I don't ever do it at home, but if I get a salad somewhere, there's beans in it, I'm like,
Yeah.
down
My
with
lunch salads, I'll just put seeds, like sunflower seeds or hemp seeds. But my dinner salads, I
honestly don't get too creative with my salads. I feel like I would probably like it if I did. I just don't.
Yeah. Well, because it's easier not to.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just hungry and you want to eat right now and you don't want to like take the extra time.
And if I'm going to take the extra time, it's not going to be a salad.
Yeah.
And anyway, if it's a normal day, that's not going to do a salad and do something else.
Yeah. So I guess the thing that makes the salad the meal for both of us is to add that extra something that makes it more filling.
Yeah.
So for you, it's the Gardein things. And for me, it's like beans or tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool.
That's it.
That was
We're
easy.
boring.
Yeah. I was like, this isn't going to be very interesting. But
if this were winter, my answer would have been different because I do not like eating salads in the winter.
I
Too
will.
Cold.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really eat seasonally. I probably should, but I don't.
I don't think so. If your body's not telling you to, I just do it because I listen to my body. And this is now celestial.
I always laugh when people say that. Like, listen to I know you're like said it like kind of funny, like tongue in cheek, but when people are like, I just had to listen to my body. And I'm like, you know what? If addicts listen to their body, everyone would be dead. Like, all addicts would be dead. You want more heroin? My body wants more heroin. You know, like sometimes you shouldn't listen to your body.
My body wants alcohol all the time.
Yeah, see? Like, it's not a blanket statement. Everyone should follow it all times. I always think about addicts when people say that. I'm like, because alcoholism runs in my family and like other addictions.
I won't be listening to my body this year.
Other addictions run in my family, and I'm always like, those people should not listen to their body. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You and I were not born with good bodies to listen to.
Within reason. It's a good thing to do, I guess. But I just don't do it. So.
All right. Question 3. What's better, Monopoly or backgammon?
I've never even played backgammon.
This is such an easy question for somebody who's played both. But for you.
You're going to say backgammon, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Well, I guess I would only have to say Monopoly because I haven't played the other one, obviously. But Monopoly is a commitment. It's not something you can just, it's not something you can just pick up and play for a half an hour. Yeah. Because then you're like just getting started.
What do you think, if you were about to sit down and you wanted to play a game of Monopoly till the end, what is your amount of time you need?
To be satisfied with the ending?
Yeah.
I would say 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, okay. I would have
2 on the low side. Yeah, I would say the low side too. Because, there's so much that has to happen before you get going.
All the way to the end?
I have like one time, I think. Okay. And I won. That's the only reason I kept going. I was like, no, we're finishing this game because I was beating everyone's ass. That's the only time. Otherwise, I'm like, this is boring. Let's go.
You're an evil Monopoly player.
That was the only time I cared about finishing it. Otherwise, I never finished.
Okay, what if the questions were Monopoly or chess? I'm trying to think of a game you've played so that you can do a better comparison.
I don't play chess well at all. I barely know how to play it. If I was Monopoly good at both, or checkers? If I was good at both, let's just keep the chess thing for a minute. If I was good at both, I would say chess.
Okay.
If you say Uno, that's like my favorite card game.
Monopoly
Uno every day of the week over Monopoly.
Well, Uno is a very short time commitment for sure.
If you're saying checkers, I would say checkers.
Okay.
Connect 4, I would say Connect 4.
Okay.
They're all
So
around
you
me.
agree that Monopoly is not great, but
Yeah.
your main reason for not liking it is the time commitment?
Yeah, I just feel like it's a very serious game.
Okay, so
it's not like Trouble or Sorry.
The thing I
that's
don't
fun.
like about it, it's not necessarily that it's serious. It's that you're fucking someone over when you're winning. Like, you're really just over and over. You're raping the people you are playing with. It feels
That's
terrible.
the financial industry. That's what it is.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that feeling of like, oh, you have to pay me again. Oh, you don't have any money? Too fucking bad.
Yeah, I'd much rather
Write me
play.
an IOU, motherfucker.
I'd much rather play like Candyland.
Yeah.
Or what are some other good ones?
Candyland's a good one.
Yeah, I like Candyland. Life. Game of Life.
Game of Life. Everything that's like ages 2 through 8.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. If a toddler can play it like decently, then I think it's fun. Life is a kind of a good compromise because there's a little bit more strategy than
you're
say
not
something
fucking people
like
over in Life.
like something like Candyland, which a child plays. And Life is a little bit older.
Can I
but
point
it's
out
not
something
it's not
about
as
Life?
Crazy as Monopoly.
At the Game of Life, at the end, you get to get money for your kids. And that is
I think that's
the
perfect.
opposite of real life.
I know. I think we should all strive to that society, though.
Sell some kids that way.
You should try to strive for
all
that.
All they do is cost you money your whole life.
Yeah, but you do get a lot.
Cash
but okay, well, in tax-wise, you do.
That's fair.
So maybe that's where they're getting that from.
Yeah, maybe.
Because people
it
get people with kids
doesn't
get
balance
a lot of,
out.
No, but people with kids get a lot of tax breaks that single people don't get.
It is not enough.
No,
it is not
but
enough to
it
afford
exists,
how much
though.
they cost.
It does exist. So maybe that's where they got that. I don't know.
Maybe. Or maybe they think after you retire, your kids are going to take care of you. But come on. How often does that happen?
Only baby boomers think that. We have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah. It's bullshit. Oh, there's your
Hi.
favorite plane.
I'm about to say hello. Oh my god, we're right over the house. I gotta Google what the hell is going on. Because it just flies around and around. It's the third time it's been around. Where's it going? What's it doing? It's just looking cool.
Stalking you.
It's just looking cool.
It's stalking you.
It's like a B-52 bomber. I wonder if they just take it out to stretch its legs once a week or once a month or whatever. How often is it?
The dog or the plane?
No, the plane, not the dog.
I'm like, yeah, that dog does look like it only goes on one walk a week.
Yeah, that was fun. We
Yeah.
should keep collecting them.
I'm into it.
Once in a while, we can just kind of like
Okay.
collect them and then do a thing when we have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
fun.
if anybody is into this Q&A, fun little
If
times,
there's anything that you're
let us
in the
know.
deepest back corner of your mind that was curious about.
Yeah. Message us. Let us know.
There's probably very little we wouldn't answer, I would assume, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an open book.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't hide anything.
Yeah.
Even if I tried. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a good secret keeper, let's be honest.
Cool.
All right, so that's the end of questions. Now it's time for Wag or Whimper. Have you been trying anything new lately?
I have a thing or two.
Oh. I
Dun, dun,
see
dun.
what your thing
Everybody's
is.
excited about
Okay.
this.
Okay, Wag or Whimper is where we try something new that we've never tried before, that's vegan, obviously, and we tell you if we liked it or if we didn't, aka if it made us wag or whimper.
Yep. It's looking positive today. Do you want to go first?
I have something to say about yours, and I can't say it yet.
Okay.
Because I will make a spoiler alert, so you have to go first.
Okay. So as you know, I'm on this Halo Top journey, trying all the vegan tabletop flavors. It's been rough and it's been good. You know, there's been some rough times with that banana shit, that chocolate banana shit. That's liquid diarrhea, basically. It's horrible. Even though diarrhea is already liquid. Correction there. Just regular diarrhea. Diarrhea with like bananas on top. It was horrible. That was a hard whimper. So I tried a new Halo Top flavor, and it was chocolate chip cookie dough. And while the macchiato is still, I think, the best one.
Of course. Everything they macchiato is the best.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. But that's still the best one. The chocolate chip cookie dough was definitely on the higher end of those. It definitely wasn't the best. It definitely wasn't that banana diarrhea, obviously. So if you're even inclined by it, or if you're intrigued by it at all, just give it a try. You know, I think it was decent, and I feel like now if this was like a different brand, it might have been a Whimper, but I have to compare everything to like the worst Halo Top, the vegan Halo Top. So it's a wag. So the Halo Top chocolate chip cookie dough made me wag. Now, lay it on me.
All right. For anyone who might be listening to this podcast for the first time, let me just tell you that Ashley has reviewed every flavor of
Not
Halo
everyone
Top.
yet, but I didn't even know this was even there. I saw it at like Target, and I was like, oh shit. So I grabbed it.
I'm to the point now where I honestly want to reach out to Halo Top and be like, do you want to sponsor an episode?
I know.
Like just the whole show. I feel like every episode, Halo Top, Halo Top, Halo Top.
And I'm not even like obsessed with them, but it's just I like
because
to be able
some
to.
of them
I like
you haven't liked.
Yeah, and I with the macchiato one, like some days I just want to sit down and I want to eat a pint of fucking ice cream. I won't have to worry about it.
So for anyone who doesn't know what Halo Top is, the reason that she feels like she doesn't have to worry about eating a whole pint is because it's fewer calories.
Yeah,
right?
it's like way less sugar. So it's like they range obviously, but they're basically like 250 to 350 for a pint. So you sit down, and you have the whole pint to yourself, and it's like 250 to 350. Ish
and for
calories.
people who don't know anything about calories, this one right here, what is that equivalent to in a regular pint?
Maybe half a cup.
Okay, so
it's a big difference.
Okay,
it's like 4 times as much ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Depending on obviously, I'm thinking of like a Ben and Jerry's or something like that. It's probably less than a cup.
Okay.
Of ice cream. Yeah, half a cup probably.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. So it is a big difference. It's in volume, it's a big difference.
Okay.
So if you just want to drown your sorrows in a pint, that'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm definitely not ever gonna have Halo Top because I am totally fine with consuming more than my weight in ice cream and all of the calories. But I love that we mention them so much. Yeah. I think it's so hilarious.
I know I feel like I have to do them all, like as I find them. Like I don't go searching for them, but like as I see
they
new flavors.
They come searching for you.
Yeah. They find me. So I saw this one and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that one yet. So I just got it. I mean, I had to, right?
Now if I see it, I'm going to have to send you pictures of it to see if it's a flavor you've had.
Yeah. I feel like we need to complete this.
Yes. Yeah. We do. Okay.
So, so check that one off the list.
And all their flavors are vegan?
No.
Okay.
No.
And how do you know when you're looking at a pint if it's a vegan flavor?
It says, I think it says vegan around the top, like the plastic that you pull off, and then it says almond milk on the actual, like the front of it. Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. So my thing that I tried was buffalo hummus from Trader Joe's. Have you tried it?
No.
Okay. So I think, well, first of all, I want to preface this by saying I usually only buy organic hummus, which Trader Joe's has a lot of different hummus flavors, but only a few of them are organic. And I would say that's probably the case for most places, not just Trader Joe's. So I can't compare it to like all the hummuses, but of the organic hummuses, I think Sabra makes the best hummus. Like the Sabra roasted garlic.
That's the most like unhealthy hummus you can get though.
Probably.
It is, yeah.
Because it has more oil in it?
Yeah, it's just not, yeah.
It's like fatty.
I like, when I was like losing weight, I like looked, because I was like, love hummus, and I was like looking for like the healthiest hummus, and that was like, actually people have like rated hummuses on like health scale, which I was like, great for you, I get the benefits of this research. But they, that would like dead last.
Okay, yeah, because it's the most delicious.
Tastes good, yeah, that's why.
Yeah. The most delicious always means the most fat. When I make my hummus at home, I don't put any oil in it at all, and it tastes nothing like store-bought hummus.
Yeah.
Okay, so the buffalo hummus from Trader Joe's is really flavorful. I liked it a lot, but I cannot eat more than like 3 bites. I basically call it diet hummus because it's so spicy that I just can't eat a lot of it.
Oh yeah,
so my dips normally in a regular hummus would be like 1-to-1 carrot to hummus. Like I make a big dip of hummus normally. But with this one, it was like 10-to-1 of carrot to hummus. I could only put like a little smidgen on the tip because it's just too spicy.
The tip?
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh, wow.
Just the hummus tip. I think we have an episode title.
Man, now I don't want to eat hummus anymore, but that's
you'll
fine.
enjoy it even more.
I don't know. I don't know about that. So I would say the buffalo hummus from Trader Joe's made me wag.
And so for a normal person, they'd probably be like, yeah.
I think so.
Heap it on
big
there.
Dips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's delicious. Like the flavor, buffalo flavor is really good, I think.
Yeah, I would be into that, I think. I need to look into that.
Yes, you
So
do.
not to go back on Halo Top, but I just looked at their website, and they've added a lot. I was wondering why I'd never heard of the chocolate chip cookie dough, and they've added a lot of different flavors. So I have a lot of tasting to do, because I have not tried all of these. I still have, mark my words, these are the ones I still have to try. Oatmeal cookie. I think I tried the peanut butter cup. Sea salt caramel, birthday cake. That would be interesting. That's going to be a crash and
peanut
burn
butter
or a
and
good
jelly?
thing.
That's so
The
weird.
birthday cake is going to either be amazing or it's going to be shit.
It's going to be shit.
Maybe.
Come
All right,
on.
toasted coconut.
It's only 280 calories for the whole pint. That cannot be good.
Toasted coconut, which I probably won't like, but I'll try it anyway.
You won't, but I
Peanut
would.
butter and jelly. Who knows? Jury on that. Candy bar. That looks good.
Candy bar
Chocolate
looks
almond
good.
crunch. That looks good. Vanilla maple.
Me.
I think I'd be okay with that. Mint fudge cookie and chocolate hazelnut.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
I love hazelnut, so that would be a good one.
I love mint fudge cookie.
So, I gotta keep an eye out
That's
for all
a lot of
these.
flavors.
Yeah, they did not have this many.
Okay.
Originally,
So they're doing good.
they're making more.
The vegans are into it.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're making so many. Hopefully, they're improving. You know what I just noticed? That banana shit isn't even listed here.
Good.
They took it
Thank
away.
God.
The chocolate banana isn't here.
I mean, you did just refer to it as diarrhea, so I think it makes sense that they stopped making it.
I just even and people like we've had people talk to us about it and they're like, I tried the chocolate banana one. I'm like, okay, they're not like off the chart amazing ice creams, but that is not representative of the other flavors. That is horrible.
I mean, it gives vegan food a bad name when people
don't.
make stupid
I would
shit like that. Just don't make
never
it.
try the chocolate banana. Well, you can't now, I guess, because they took it off the shelves. I guess.
Yeah, but if you
People
see
probably-
one in someone's freezer or
I
something,
feel like people probably went
throw
up
it
to like
away.
Halo Top's like headquarters and just threw it at the window, and it just like they're like, this is shit.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Can I just do that with everything I don't like?
Yeah. Just go up, just drive to the headquarters and throw it at their fucking the conference room, just throw it at the window.
Dude,
Just splatter it.
I got a Kite Hill yogurt from the Whole Foods in Santa Clara twice in the past month or two, and both times it was moldy, and I took pictures of it and emailed it to them. That's my version of throwing it at their headquarters.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I had to bite. I also have a Kite Hill, but this isn't really Kite Hill's fault. It's Target's fault. When I was visiting my sister, we went into Target just to get like stuff for the house, and I was like, oh, I'll buy a few Kite Hill yogurts to have like for breakfast, morning snacks, whatever.
Yes.
And I bought them, and I didn't realize till like days later, like a week later, not a week, a couple days later, that they had expired the day I bought them.
So they should have taken them off.
They should have been on the shelves.
Target
and I
is
was so
not great
annoyed.
about that, are they?
I don't know. I don't really buy groceries from Target. I just buy
don't
other stuff.
usually either.
But it was just where we were, so I bought them. And I was like,
Bummer.
damn it! I threw them both away because I don't mess around with that.
No.
I don't eat
I mean,
things that are expired.
mine didn't expire for another month, and they still had mold, so that's not good.
No, that's a Kite Hill
definitely-
issue. Unless
Unless Whole Foods didn't refrigerate it right away.
unless it was improperly stored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Anyway,
knows?
I don't know, but
A lot
it
of
happened twice.
A lot of room for blame to go
Two
around.
different shopping trips, so that was terrible.
Kite Hill. Or
know.
Target/Whole Foods. All of you, get
All
your shit
of you,
together.
yeah, everyone except Ashley and Robin, get your shit
Because
together.
want to eat our yogurt. I was sitting there and I was like, and I don't even know why. Like, I was mixing it. Nothing seemed funny. And I was like, I think I need to check the expiration date because I
Weird.
didn't check it, and it was like 4 days ago.
It was like
I
your
was like,
psychic sense. or
oh,
something.
I threw them in the trash, which hurt so bad.
Dude, it hurts the wallet also.
Yeah.
Not even the fact that you had already been like preparing to eat it.
Yeah, it hurts everything. 'Cause it's like waste of food. I paid for them,
Yeah.
and then I didn't get my fucking yogurt.
Yeah, I know. Aw.
It sucked.
I know. Okay, well, I'm sorry to end on a bad note, but that's episode 43. We are on Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube Breaker. Leave us a review, ask us questions, help us save animals, and look us up on the internet. You can gently
Interwebs.
stalk us. Ashley is at theveganadventure.com, and your Instagram is...
Ashley the vegan.
And Robin's Instagram is Vegan Dollhouse, and everything is Vegan Dollhouse.
On all the webs.
And you can also send us emails at dollsanddonuts@gmail.com. And you can find all of our information, ways to contact us, etc. at dollsanddonuts.com. And you
Okay.
can listen to the episode there too.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.